It's your boy, the toe in the show in the building.
Yes, sir. We're doing the shortest podcast in the world. Guinness Book of Records, baby.
Psych.
5 seconds. That's it. We done. Hit it.
That's it, baby.
It's been real. Thank you for the podcast. That was
That's
quick.
it,
Welcome
word.
to the toe in the show. Good
That's
night,
it,
guys.
baby.
You lose.
Bye. And that's how the
Yo.
video's gonna start before the before that intro. Welcome to the NuKKle HeDD Podcast.
Word.
That's
Welcome
it.
to the toe in the show. Good night. Click.
Yeah.
You lose.
Tiger.
How's everybody doing, man? Good night. Good evening. We started late. We've been here practicing, getting sound effects.
Word.
And we wasted half of our material, but at least we can hit record and make another video. This will be episode 11 and a half.
Yeah, 40 team.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
So let's start it off real quick, man. We started asking favorite UFC fighter. You had said St. Pierre.
Yeah. I got a bunch of favorite UFC fighters like St. Pierre, Rampage Jackson, Anthony Rumble Johnson, Daniel Cormier. You know what I'm saying? So
What you liked about Rampage Jackson? He was like a glorified puncher to me.
he had my favorite knockout against Wanderlei Silva. He did a little whoop, whoop, whoop. My man was, yeah. My man did the little.
Does that count? You know that Wanderlei Silva knocked him out 2 to 3 times before that.
That don't count. Once
So it's like
Rampage,
you knocked me out once.
my man Rampage, once his fist touched his jaw, you heard what? Yeah.
Everything else is nullified.
That's it.
What other fight? Word, his brain was malfunctioning. I ain't fight this man before.
Word. He said, I don't know you,
Who?
man.
Who?
I don't know this
You hit me
man.
like that.
Man was like,
Damn, son.
Call 911. Why you assaulting me like that? I don't know you.
Got him.
My
my man
Whatever
said,
happened to Rumble Johnson?
he's in Bellator now. He retired
So
from the
he's still
UFC.
fighting?
Yeah, he retired from the UFC, I think, to start a weed business, and then went to Bellator.
Fuck it, the weed business wasn't working. Right back. Was he champion when he left?
Nah, he lost to DC for the title.
You lost though. You lost to one of the greatest.
He's actually fighting Yoel Romero next in the Bellator tournament. I don't know when this is though.
Romero's left? I thought he was in the UFC.
Nah,
he just finished fighting Lasagna.
Yeah, he boogied also. How many more shots is he gonna get?
You know what's crazy? I think he's on steroids though. He's too old to look like that. He is ripped.
Word. I don't know when the Grand Prix is. Because Lyoto Machida's fighting Ryan Bader.
Wow, those are 2 names I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah. Joe Davis is fighting some other dude. Corey Anderson is fighting some other dude. And Anthony Rumble Johnson is fighting Yoel Romero. I don't know when this is though. April 9th. Okay. So April 9th is Ryan Bader and Lyoto Machida. Then April 16th is Anthony Rumble Johnson and Yoel Romero.
I would definitely like to see both of them, even though it's just for the nostalgic
Word.
of it. I don't really think there's anything left in the...
Well, Anthony Rumble
tank.
Johnson, my man touches you and you just...
Mm-hmm. You melt like Masvidal's knees.
Word. Yeah.
Or you went back to Windows 98.
You just gonna hear... Oh!
You got downgraded.
For real.
Shut down and downgrade.
He coming at you like...
Word.
Shit.
That's the worst feeling when you wake up. What happened? You know how many fighters I see look up either at the referee or at they fucking coach? What happened?
Yeah.
What you mean? What happened?
Yo, there was a couple fighters got knocked out. Woke up on some. Yo, why'd you stop the fight? The ref's like, "Well, man, you've been out for 3 weeks."
I seen them even try to fight the ref. Yo, grab the ref. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, I'm hitting everybody. I'm going after everybody.
It doesn't matter how you feel.
Shit.
Yo, I found out today that my boy Khabib finally retired officially.
Yeah.
Like it's over.
But
man.
who? Yeah, who else is there for him to fight? Maybe Michael Chandler, Oliveira, but he probably is on something. I don't see these guys having no kind of skill against me or whatever. But he also
he's too humble.
He promised his mom. He's like, "Yo, I wouldn't fight without my pops." That's why he retired his last fight.
He's too humble because that's when you turn into Mayweather and pick all your fights.
Yeah, right.
If you beat me, I might as well make this money.
I'm gonna go fight Pacquiao. Put him in the MMA ring.
Word for 100 million on the low.
Word.
Humble, bro. If he would have been Mayweather, if it would have been McGregor with that fucking record, he would have seen him everywhere.
For real. Shit, McGregor won like 3 fights and he's already fighting Mayweather. Shit.
He didn't even win and he's everywhere. You're
the word.
He won that one Aldo fight and he was he turned into the biggest superstar. Think he could beat Mayweather. He don't even know how to spell Mayweather.
Nope.
You're a liar.
Word. You're a liar and a
terrible.
thief.
I ain't even gonna fight you right, Mayweather said. Mayweather was fighting him mad different. I never seen Mayweather fight like that. My man was going straight forward.
Oh, against
2 palms up.
Against Mayweather?
Yeah. Mayweather wasn't even dodging punches.
Yeah.
He's like, you a baby. I've been getting hit for 30 years. I've only been wobbled twice. What you gonna do? Who has the best hand in the UFC? Something to be debated. Who's the best? Like, I would want to see Amanda Nunes, but you can't put her against a guy.
Yo, but there were talks about her fighting the boxing champion, and she's like one of the greatest boxers in there, but I think she signed with another MMA promotion or some shit.
That would have been a dope fight. But I wouldn't want to fight in UFC. I don't want to lose my 0 to a champion.
Yo, but
I'm fighting her shit.
But Amanda Nunes already shown that if you fucking have better stand up than her, she's taking you down. She did that to the other Jermaine Germandamy or whatever. She had like 200 Muay Thai victories and she was like 40-time champion or some shit, and she took her straight down.
Jermaine
What?
Germandamy.
Jermaine Demandary or some shit.
What?
Who?
You saw that last girl she fought. That girl was tall as fuck. I'm like, man,
But
how the hell did she reach you?
She looked a little. Well, the thing was, her reach wasn't as long as you would think. They had very similar reaches, but she looked like she was scared as shit.
Hell yeah, she especially after that first punch, her body started to malfunction. Boom, boom, bling.
Yeah.
She couldn't even step forward. Her fucking leg went buckled. Woo woo. Time out. Let me think about it.
She was like,
Wait. Let me speak to my coach. I'll be back. This don't count. Any other women fighters that excite you? It don't gotta be on her weight class.
Well, Cyborg, but also the flyweight champion. Hold up. The flyweight champion, she actually fought Amanda Nunes twice, and I think she beat her once. And yeah, Valentina
Oh,
Shevchenko.
Valentino.
Yeah.
I remember. Little Shevchenko. She about
Yeah.
5'4".
Yeah, she
Little
put up
midget.
a fight with her, and people are saying that should be the next fight, but
Title for title, you think? You want to unify that shit?
well,
What's
I
up?
don't. Amanda Nunes ain't getting down to 125 pounds, bro.
That's the only way I would do it. I'm not coming up to see you. You the baddest bitch in the world. You come down to me.
You know what's funny? The people that champs went up in weight.
They was dumb.
Amanda
Well-
Nunes went up to fight Cyborg, champ. DC went up to fight Miocic, champ. Conor McGregor went up to fight Eddie Alvarez, champ.
You know what it is? They know that like Cyborg would never come down to their weight.
Oh, she couldn't. That was the problem when she first signed with the UFC. She was too much muscle and all that. If she would have lost all that weight, it would have been hurtful for her.
Look, Arzanya wouldn't be able to fight John in his weight class. Like, yo, come down and challenge me for my fight, my title. But that wasn't a champ. The funny thing is, champ. Okay, if you beat me, but I don't think Jan had anything to win. There was no title on the line for his side.
Nah, there was no title on the line.
It was a lose-lose for him.
Yep, pretty much.
You get to be the champ. I get to nothing. I get to keep my shit.
You get to let them know, little man, you stay down there.
I would have been. See, if you gonna challenge me for my title, I want a piece of your shit. So let's figure it out. Whether we fight on your weight class,
catch weight, title for titles.
Word,
But
title for title, bro.
But the thing is, if the champion doesn't make weight, you don't get the title either. You know that? It's no longer a title shot. That happened a couple times.
Jan could have been like, yo, I'm scared of him. I'm just not gonna make weight and keep my title.
Yeah.
If he wanted to.
Yeah. So usually, all right, so like Chael Sonnen, he fought in WEC, and he was fighting I think it was the light heavyweight or the middleweight champion, and he didn't make weight. The champion, Chael Sonnen, beat him, and it was a non-title fight because he didn't make weight. But the guy wound up giving him the title, like, here, you the champion, but it was unrecognized. Yeah, it was unrecognized. But like, if you miss weight, the other fighter has to agree, like, yo, he didn't make weight. Do you still want to fight him? And he's like, yeah, I'll fight him. And then the fighter that doesn't make weight has to give up, I think, 30 or 40% of his purse to the other fighter.
Well, that sucks because the champion could always show up overweight and be like,
yeah, but if he doesn't make weight, see, that's the thing though, because that's why they had Glover Teixeira come in. Think about this: if he didn't make weight, Dana White could have been like, "Yo, dude, I'm stripping you of the title. This now is for an interim championship or for the championship with Glover Teixeira now." You know what I'm saying? Because now they have those.
Job.
Yeah, they have those redundancies or those things that people can fall back on. Because they have those safety nets. Because even when Khabib fought the last guy he fought, Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler weighed in also. He did a whole fight camp and weighed in and made weight for that fight. So if one of them didn't make weight, he's taking their spot.
I watched a YouTube video. I don't remember who it was. The guy stepped on the weight, and the official guy was like 198 overweight, and the guy broke down. He was like,
yeah,
tight. I don't think he got to fight or something. I don't remember who that was.
Nah, it was. I remember it was. I don't know who it was either, but it was a couple months ago. Like that was the biggest miss of weight. I think it was like 17 pounds he lost weight by.
Yeah. He was tight.
Yeah. Sometimes your body sometimes your body just shuts down. You're not losing no more weight no matter what you do.
You hit the plateau.
Yeah. Because it's not healthy to lose that amount of weight in that short of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many people, the first ever females Ultimate Fighter for the championship, I think it was the flyweight, the either the flyweight championship or the bantamweight championship for the female shit. No, it was the flyweight championship. One of the finalists, she was trying to make weight and her liver shut down. and they were like, "Yo,
Yikes.
you can't make weight safely," so they took her out of the fight. There's a lot of people that they get so dehydrated or you know they try to lose so much weight at one time their body shuts down on them and they're like, "Yo, it's not healthy for that." That's why a lot of these like P90Xs and Insanities and all that other stuff, it's not for losing weight, it's for like making weight. Like, let's say you wanted to fucking go to a wedding and drop a quick 20 pounds. You would do that shit in 2 months and you got your 20 pounds and boom. But you can't maintain that level of intensity your whole life. Your body shuts down after that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's put it like this. You could lose the water weight. The first 20 is easy because this water weight is just,
You know,
lean, but
the problem
can't
with
lose that much.
the problem with me, I realize is that I'm mostly dehydrated myself. That's why I developed acid reflux. When I started drinking all that water to hydrate and everything, I was sweating like crazy. I was feeling good. I was sweating like crazy, but then I started getting acid reflux. I would like spit up liquid all like every night. Is because I realized when I started like actually losing weight, I realized I'm only drinking like 2-3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? So it's all how your body works.
That's crazy. I think it's as I get up on age because I'm having the same problem now. My stomach is going.
What?
Every time I eat something, it's like, what the heck? Like, it could be anything. Exactly. I be sending healthy stuff down there.
Tiger uppercut.
My stomach be in there arguing. What is this? I said Chinese food.
Tiger uppercut.
Nope. Nah, that's not what I like.
Word.
Like the other day I was in a room with my wife and it was quiet. All you hear, exactly. That's exactly what my stomach did. He looks at me like, "You okay? You got gas?" No, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my stomach. Every time I eat, my stomach sounds like Luke Kane. It's crazy. I gotta go see a doctor.
Are you active?
Hell no, not no more. I used to be the most active guy because
with
it work.
That could be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not burning off what you used to, and that's why your body's like, "Yo, my man." Because I noticed that also when, like I've been more active this week, even though the past couple of days I've been sleeping until like 2:00 in the afternoon. But I've been, I've been driving around, shopping, buying shit, looking at shit, just getting outside, more active than I usually been with the quarantine and everything like that. That I've noticed that I'm actually feeling like less full. Like when I'm just sitting there watching TV, I can like literally eat a bag of chips and feel stuffed. Like I can't eat dinner because like my body's not doing nothing with it, so it's just sitting there. You know what I'm saying?
I hate that feeling.
Yeah. So it could just be that you're not active, or you gotta eat some yogurt, get your probiotics up or something.
Oh, you want me to eat that Activia?
Psych.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
What
Like
happened to those commercials? Fucking Tommy Lee Curtis or whatever her name is.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee.
Tiger uppercut.
You know I don't know nobody's name. Tom Cruise. Who is Tom Cruise Curtis? Nope. Nope. Next.
Shit.
The only guy that went into negative in Jeopardy.
Word.
Negative 1 million.
You owe us money.
Nope. Nope. You ain't leaving. You owe us 1 million.
Word.
That's crazy, man. I always thought if I was a fighter, how would my body react? Because right now I weigh like 220, and that's no working out. Okay, I'm
Tiger uppercut.
I think I'm cutting out a couple of pounds because once I've been home, I know I got bigger. I don't want to step on that scale. Yep. But what I meant to say is, how would you
look
body
alright though?
react to
You look alright though.
You lied.
Nah, I'm serious. That sweater yesterday looked pretty good.
Thank you, man. It was the sweater because I feel you. I don't know about you, but I can feel it now. Like before, I guess since I was only fat, you really can't tell. Like, yo, I'm fat. I feel good. But when you lose weight and then you go back up, you're like, damn. I feel like I'm wearing. I'm wearing a jacket. Fucking that big ass mermaid jacket you wear in the winter.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm walking around like that.
You got Poochie's bed jacket on.
Hell yeah, my titties is droopy. Damn. I hate it. I could tell I'm getting big when my titties start getting droopy.
Perfect.
Almost need a bra. My stomach is my stomach is popping out, blocking other things.
Sonic boom.
Ah shit. I gotta start working out.
Yoga flame.
Word.
Yeah, we could do that shit on stream, show. Get yourself one of these punching shits and we'll just, all right, let's go.
That'll be dope.
Yeah.
You know, I got my phone too. I could do the Discord on my phone and go into my gym.
You got a gym in your house or you still got your membership?
I got a gym right next door, right behind this wall.
In your house?
Right there.
Oh,
yeah,
lucky you.
Right
lucky
there.
you. What you got? What you got in there?
I got a treadmill. I got a bench press. I got a punching bag. And a Stairmaster.
Oh, nice.
A little ass Stairmaster.
Yo, the Stairmaster is the best thing to do. I wanted to get a fan bike, but I was like, yo, let me get this shit. It was cheaper, and I'm going to use it more than the fan bike. And
how's it going?
I used it twice.
I got one of those too.
Yeah, you know,
the exact same one.
But you know what the thing is though, I was like, yo, I can't really like fault myself for that because I was off for the last week and a half, and the last week and a half I was getting shit done. I was literally like, yo, I'm gonna get away from all the stress. Actually, you know, I was cooking, I was doing everything I wanted to do that I got time to do. This shit, like when I go back to work, I'll start like a little fucking schedule, put the time in with that shit, because then I gotta bunker down. But right now, I'm trying to get everything done that I can't get done. You know, dude, I had fucking steaks for my birthday. I made brownies. I made cookies. You know what I'm saying? Like I was outside. You know what I'm saying? I got the fucking AirPods and shit. I got the watch coming.
What?
You know what I'm saying? So it's a bunch of shit I ain't have time to do. I literally, it sucks. My job, I have no time to live my life.
What?
Now I got time to live my life. I'm like, yo, let me live. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm gonna understand that a lot more than you will ever know.
I can imagine, bro.
Like it's crazy because I can't really say what I want to say, but I understand exactly where you're coming from.
Nah,
which is why I
yeah,
am exactly where I'm at.
yeah, I feel, yo, bro,
What?
like it's similar, me and Show, but he gets home a lot later than I did. But yo, dude, it takes me 2 hours to get home, bro.
I know. That's why I moved out here.
A 15-minute car ride takes me 2 hours on the 2 hours MTA. No matter which way I slice
parking.
it, yeah. But I take the MTA because it's not during the quarantine in the beginning when nobody was going nowhere. I found parking every day, mad close to the job, bro. I would get home. I would leave at 3:30 because we changed hours. So I would leave at 3:30, get home at 4:00, bro. You know what it's like to get home at fucking 4:00 and still be like, yo, I got 2 hours before we eat dinner. Like I could go to
2 hours before I
I could go to a store and not worry if it's closed or not. You know what I'm saying? Like I could chill. Like I could literally chill. Like I would come home and then go to like Target to get shit for my brother because that was when he was sick. You know what I'm saying? Like try to get medicine, whatever the case may be, because at that point everything was scarce. So it's like shit. Now it's like I'm all right. I'm home. It's 7:00. It's like fuck. All right, let's eat real quick. What we gonna eat? Well, ain't nobody cooking at 7:00 because I got to stream at 8:30. So let's get McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God!
I literally get home, take a shit, eat, and then get on stream.
Tiger uppercut.
Go to sleep, wake up, go to work, come home, take a shit, eat, get on stream.
And it's a
Yeah,
merry-go-round of
yeah,
fucking mierda.
yeah. And then the crazy shit is those days that I don't stream, you would think I'd be doing something crazy. Nah, it's I get home, I take a shit, I eat, go to sleep. I try to catch up on the sleep I'm not getting because I'm streaming.
I'll tell you something. People probably think I'm crazy, and I probably am. But I feel like I choose to live my life the way I want to live it because there's only one, and I understand that. Everybody tells me the same thing, but bro, you got responsibilities and this and that. Yeah, but so you telling me I only live life for my responsibilities? Like I would rather live in the streets than to
Nah,
actually
yeah.
be happy. What's the point of dying and just waking up to be miserable, to pay a bill, to go to sleep, to wake up to be miserable, pay a bill? That's my mentality, and maybe it might get me in trouble because I'm foolish enough to think that way. I'm only one of the only ones that's foolish enough to be like, I'm unhappy. Let's restart. I don't give a fuck if I lose the world. I'll figure it out later. That's the point about life. Unless I'm gonna continue to wake up and wait for death to come get me, and wake up miserable. So
Nah,
that's where that's a little insight into the show's brain.
bro.
Am I gonna continue to wake up and feel shitty, or am I gonna risk it all, put all my chips in, and say fuck it, let's restart?
Yeah, bro. I hear you, my man. I hear you. And the crazy shit is that it's like even it depends. Like I wanted to do the MTA shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, in my head, I was like, yo, I can make money doing overtime and pay off all these bills and blah blah blah. And then when it came down to it, it's like, yo, you know, the insurance ain't covering the sleep study or whatever the case may be. I'm sitting there, I'm like, yo, honestly, I'm going from one job getting home mad late to another job that's the hours are gonna be fucking crazy. And it's like, do I want to live the rest of my life, the rest of the 20 years that I'll be working on the MTA until I retire and it like that?
Agree with you. I was gonna tell you the same thing. You going from one jail cell to another.
Yeah, it's
They
like,
just they transfer me to another jail where I have different things to do, but I'm still locked up.
yeah, it's like, yo, when you have no time to live your life, money don't seem that important. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna say. If they told you you only got a month left, yo, you got a month to live. Would you wake up and say, yo, I gotta go to work?
Nah,
Or would you say, I need to enjoy the rest of my month
yo,
as best as I can?
I got a month to live. I'm taking chances, bro. I'm
That's
telling,
how you should always live, because you
I'm
never know
telling,
if you do.
I'm hitting up everybody, people I never spoke to. I'm yo, blah 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 blah. Let you know how I feel about you, and then I'm gonna go see what I can do. You know what I'm saying? I'll spend that first week, go to fucking Jamaica in the resort, eating all that good food or whatever the fuck. Come back, make a few babies, and then just yo, you know what I'm saying?
You know, Toad, that's the way you should be living life anyways, bro, because you really don't know if you only got 1 month left.
I
We
hate
have
you,
an
bro.
eternal, we have a clock, bro, that we don't know when it's gonna sound. I don't know if that makes sense. We got a timer. We got an alarm, and you don't know when it's gonna go off. It could
Yeah,
go off in an hour. It could go off in another 100 years. It could go off right now. You never know.
I hate you, bro.
So that thought that you have when you think about only having 1 month left, that's the thought you should always have. Because you might only have one, God forbid, may only have 1 month left. There's people today that didn't wake up thinking, that went to sleep yesterday saying, in a month, I'm going to go to Cancun. Matter of fact, somebody around the job where we worked, I knew that guy. I worked in the hospital for about, I'm going to say 7 years or more, because I used to work there before when Carlos was there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've been there for a while. And I used to see this guy. He was a cleaning guy. Rest in peace. I used to see him every day. And towards the end of, I'm gonna say towards the beginning of coronavirus, he was almost reaching his retirement. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna retire." I remember having a conversation with him a few months before January of 2019, which is when March. He's like, "I'm almost retired. I got a few months." A few months into the coronavirus, I see his pictures everywhere in the hospital. He died. And that guy has been talking for the last 10 years about his retirement. When I retire, I'm going to Puerto Rico. When I retire, I do this. And it's like he went to sleep that last day with that same mentality. Like, I'm almost there. I got a month left. And he never made it to that retirement that he always used to talk about. And it's crazy. It's like stuff like that makes me want to, I'm going to say act foolish, because it is foolish. It's foolish to have something great and to it's not foolish. It's brave. Have something great and be like, nah, I'm worth better.
Yo, this guy, I forgot his name, but he said nothing is wrong or right. It's just the way you think about it. Thinking makes it so, right? So for you, what you're doing is right. For other people, it's wrong, but it's not wrong or right. You live your own life, bro. You just got to take advantage of what you wanted to do. You know?
Word. What makes me happy might not make you happy. You might be happy doing whatever it is I'm telling you sucks. Like, yo, there's plenty of happy people where I'm at. Matter of fact, there's people on my shoes feeling like I'm ungrateful. Like, yo, you have the world. I have the world, but I want the world and I want the solar system. Yeah. I want everything. I only have one life. Yeah. I'm not settling.
There's some people that just want to see money in their bank account.
I want to I want to live. I want to wake up to, this is something that I heard somebody say. I used to watch my father wake up every day to go to work and keep the house paid. He died before the house was even paid off. My mother had to sell the house because she couldn't afford it. And everything was to shambles. So all that shit he did for 25 years went to shit when he died. And the house that he was waking up every day to bust his ass for wasn't even paid for. We had to sell that shit. And that led me to believe that the way he was living is wrong. So I'm going to live the way I'm going to live. That's what the guy said.
Yo.
And he said, I'm going to live differently, bro. Like, I'm not going to work for your dreams. I'm going to work for my dreams. If that makes sense. Why would I work to help you build your dreams, which is what you do when you show up to work? Whoever thought about that, you're working for him. Thank you for showing up to work because you're making money for me. But why would you show up to work and make money for somebody else when you could do that for yourself?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's my mentality.
But you know what's crazy? That actually happened to me, bro. Like, we had my mom and my pops had the house. You know, they owned the house and all that other stuff, and it wasn't paid off or nothing. And my mom passed. And then when she passed, the house went into foreclosure because it wasn't like paying it off because of some legal shit or something like that. And then that's why we had to move to where we moved, and we at now where we at. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Yeah. That's a house that she would wake up every day.
That was the house we was born in. That's
for. Like, this is what I'm busting my ass for, thinking I'm gonna leave it for my kids.
Yeah.
It's not to use your mother as an example, but it's like it didn't pan out the way she envisioned it. Because we don't know about that clock. Yeah. None of us do.
But the thing that you know she could go out with, she did live her life. She got deported from Africa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she was gangster, bro.
She went to
she went to the bed of Hercules in Africa, and they were like, you can't touch it. And the first thing she did, she laid on it. And then when like one of the soldiers or somebody touched my aunt's ass, and she smacked him in the face, and like they got into a fight with him, and over there women can't do that. at that time, so they deported him.
That's what you thought. What's
Yeah,
up?
she went to Spain. She did all this other like. The only person that ain't traveled the world was me, pretty much, because my brother traveled the world when he was in the Navy. Like he lived in Italy and this Diego Garcia is a little island off the coast of Spain, or the coast of the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? Like he lived in all those different countries and all that other shit. You know, the furthest I went was Puerto Rico because my grandmother died. Cruz would always tell me, he's like, yo, dude, you ever went on vacation not to see family? I was like, nah. I think one time I went on vacation with my mom's. That was the picture. We was in the shark. We went to Disneyland. Yeah, we went to Disneyland. That was the first vacation we went on that I could remember that wasn't we going to see family. My mom saved up. I remember that too. My mom saved up a lot of money. She did a lot of overtime and all that other shit. She had a travel agent. I remember that she was so excited for that.
That's a beautiful memory.
Yeah,
and
man.
That's what we live for, to be memories for our kids, because that's the one memory you would live with forever. It's great.
Yeah.
You don't think of it like that as a parent, because when she was thinking of, I don't know if she was thinking like that as she's booking this. Like, this is a memory my son is going to remember for the rest of his life.
Oh, she loved Disneyland, man. If there was ever a way that I could spread her ashes in Disneyland, I would do it.
Could on the low, you bring her in a bottle.
Yeah, we thought about doing that.
Bring her in a bottle, and then when you in one of those rides,
wee!
Hell yeah! I was on Splash Mountain. I was on what else? Perfect. When you on one of those little tin cups that go up and down, mama, here we go, mama.
Word.
Nobody's gonna notice. Was that her favorite spot?
Disneyland? Yeah. Actually, my brother.
Went there.
Well,
I was like,
Universal Studios and all that. There's a thing called the Rocky Horror Show, and me and my brother was like, that looks stupid. And because, the outside it was like a museum. You see, like all the horror makeup and all that other shit. But it was actually a comedy show. That there was two guys that were like, making fun of everything. It was hilarious. We went to see it twice. That shit was dope. Man. We saw not Aretha Franklin, but somebody from the Supremes. They performed live, and my mom got on stage and danced with her.
You didn't take a picture? That's another picture to go in the album.
Shit, if we took pictures, I don't know where they at.
Hey, you better start looking. You ever thought about making like a movie type of? Well, not a movie. Your mother seems like she has a great story. Like she would be great in a book.
And
coming from Africa and everything, and raise kids perfectly. Yeah. It's a beautiful story.
My mom was back in the day where you didn't need an education to do shit. So her job originally was called a key puncher. So she was just
a key puncher.
Yeah, she would just type shit into a computer, and then it got transferred into billing. She never went to school for that, and then it was literally, this job now it needs you to do this stuff. So they trained her how to do it, and that was what she did.
It was the first data entry.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Let's see how much they get paid now. She would have been good.
And my uncle was a fucking hustler because he used to work at the company he worked for was Laral, but the F-50 fighter planes, they used to do the guidance systems for them. So he would test them and all that other stuff, and that would go into the plane. So they had government contracts and all that. Then he found out some dude was selling cookies, like he had a cookie route, making mad money, like a lot more money than he was, and he was like, "Yo, fuck that," and he quit. But he didn't quit Laral, but they got like sold to another state and all that. So it was either you move or we give you a severance pay. So he was like, "Give me my severance pay," and then he started doing the cookie route, making more money. And he was like, he had a beat down truck, and he just bought mad cookies, and he's like, "Yo, how much they selling you for?" They selling $3 a pack. I'll give you my shit for $1.50. And he was making he was making his money there.
Stepping on them toes. How
Word.
much? $3? I give you $2.50.
Word. He used to tell me, he's like, yo, he sees the bum on the street and he'd be like, yo, I'll give you $10. Watch this car. Make sure nobody steals some shit. And that dude was there every day. He's like, yo, make sure, because he was, it was a bad neighborhood. He's like, yo, make sure nobody take shit from here. Here goes your $5.
Yep. Get your little $5 to do whatever you need to do.
Word.
I get my car watched. Damn, man. It's beautiful. If you get to, there's a lot of people that don't know what's out there, bro. Which is what I was trying to get, not to change the subject.
No, yeah.
A lot of people don't know power of the brain, bro. And someday when I stop procrastinating and stop being lazy, because that's my problem. If I wasn't a procrastinator, I would have been took over the world. So, like, I have the tools and the knowledge to do, excuse me, what I need to do. Just don't have the motivation, and that messes me up sometimes. But if people would know half of the things that's out there for you, like most of the stuff you have in your life, you manifest. I don't know. You might think I'm weird, but I believe in all that. Whatever you think of. You ever thought about a song and then you turn on the radio on your car and boom, the song is there? I think that's how life is, bro. You really, I think you manifest what you in your life.
But it's weird though, because I don't be manifesting none of the bad shit that be happening to me, but it be happening.
Yeah, but I don't think you manifest it, but it's a thought that goes through your head. Like, name one bad thing that you might have went through. Are you talking about women? Are you talking about
all
just
that
life
shit
in general? The mom part, I don't know if it's the mom. I know
you can't do nothing about that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That we all gonna go through that. So don't feel like you were under attack, because eventually we all gonna go through that. That's why you see me. I see you go through it, and I go like, damn. And you set me straight the other day. I appreciate that. You was like, yo, you can't live with that fear. You're not gonna be able to live right, and that really helped. But yeah, there's some stuff that is unavoidable. Some stuff I actually do think about it. Like, there's some stuff I think about, like, oh, I don't want to ever get in an accident, and then boom, you get in an accident.
Yeah.
So just thinking about not doing something, you think about it, so it comes about. But I agree with what you say though. Like, half of the stuff that is not good, you're like, I ain't never really thought about that. Like the way that person treated me, or when I lose or my car breaks down and I just lost $500 and now I'm broke. I can't pay this bill. But I feel like we subconsciously think about that and manifest it. Like, yo, I don't have enough money for next bill. Then you're not going to have enough money. You're going to be broke.
Yeah.
Hey, I could talk about this for days, but people are going to think I'm crazy.
But you know how many times I'll be like, yo, this paycheck, man, I'm going to buy this. Because, I'm going to have money left over. And then next thing I know, you are negative $200. I'm like, yo, I didn't even buy nothing. I just paid off my bills.
What?
Like, yo, my math is right. And then what happens? Chase decides to take out the money 2 weeks after you spent it. Like, that's not how it's supposed to work. What up, Sapphire? You know what I'm saying? So So it's like, part of me believes, like, yo, you want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans. Like, there's times that I'll be on some, yo, dude. Like, the Pentagon Jr., his figure was on a website for like $30. I was like, yo, I'm not going to buy it because maybe my brother's going to buy it for my birthday, or, I'll get it when I get paid. Ever since then, every AEW figure is sold out. Every figure that I was looking at sold out. It's to the point where it's like, yo, I got to buy everything now. And then when I buy everything now, it's like, fuck, I got no money because this shit came out. You know what I'm saying? Like the Xbox shit. I had nothing but, yo, we going to make mad people come watch us. They're going to see how dope we are. We're going to be making it big. This is going to be a quick way to do it. Even Joe was on some, yo, bro, this shit's going to get you big. And what happened? I wound up sending more money to send that shit to Spain. My man had a. It
Well,
was 2
you-
months to get there and shit.
Or you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
No
it like
comment. You
but it's
you
like
did that on yourself because he said, "Send me the money. I don't even want the Xbox." No. We gave
yeah,
an Xbox.
yeah. And what?
You
Who
just
said
playing.
that?
You.
I didn't say that. That was Krill
Who?
said that was Krill said that. I asked you. I was like, yo, y'all want to go in on this? We could do that, and we would
You
just.
saw. I told you. I was like,
and-
send him the money, bro.
And I was like,
Shit.
yo, nobody want to say nothing, so fuck it. I'll send it to him.
I even told you I'll buy it from you and resell it here. I'll be like, here's the $4.99. Send him that, and I guess
Shit.
we thought about it as a team. I guess we didn't come to that agreement.
We don't really
I was
do
like, I
things.
would've sent him the Xbox.
We don't really do things as a team too much.
Nah. You better spoke to me. You know me.
Shit.
We think alike. We here. Like if
Cause
you,
I saw that. I was like,
offered you an Xbox, and you say, "Yo, don't send me the Xbox. You can always send me the $4.99, so you won't have to pay the extra money, the extra $100." Nigga, here's the $400.
yeah. I was thinking about doing that shit, but hey, you know what? The past is the past. We can't
Word.
change that shit now. But you know,
Nah, we good.
but
We want for future
yeah.
references.
But
though.
even like the MTA shit, I was so hyped for that. Even though I was at the end of it, but you know, convinced. But it's like I was hyped for that, and then like, nah, you got a thick neck. Like fuck, bro. I go to my doctor, be like, yo, I'm gonna finally fix my back. I go to a chiropractor. Dude's like, yeah, you got a compressed spine. We're gonna crack your back. And for 3 months, my man's literally jumping on my fucking legs to try to crack my back. He couldn't do it. And I'm like, damn, it's like, it's like, yo, my man's like, every time I get almost full speed, I'm running into a wall. So it's like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm gonna break down that fucking wall eventually, but and a motherfucker get some ribs. Yeah, like one rib. You feel me?
You ever thought about it positive way? Because that's how I usually do it. Fine, you went to your little, well, I don't want to call it little, went to your job, to your MTA job, and you tried out. Sometimes we try to guess what God has in store for us. So we try to do it ahead of time. And this time where God is telling you, yo, that's not for you. Like, I got something in store for you, and that's not it. So I'm going to make it impossible for you to get into MTA. Because maybe I want you to do a podcast. And if you get into MTA,
Can't
you
do the
ain't going to have the
podcast.
time.
Yeah.
Word. So later on in life, you're going to figure out what the plan was. You ain't going to see it at first. You'll see, damn, I ain't get the job, man. You ain't have my back. Then later on, 3-4 months later, during the time that you would have been doing your MTA job, you over here doing the job that you was meant to do, and you happy forever.
No,
Like,
yeah,
yo,
everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, it happens for a reason. You don't know what the reason is.
But
You might think the reason is negative because it always happens. You get in an accident, yo, this my shittiest day. But look, that accident might have saved your life. You know how many people got in an accident 9/11 on their way to the towers?
Yeah.
And it saved their life. And you would have been pissed that morning, yo, this damn accident made me late for work. What the fuck? You don't know what's happening at the moment till you get there. And you're like, shit, I would have been on time. I would have been dead. God just saved my life. So you always got to think that when you see something negative, what is God will in this?
No, yeah, I
As far
hear
as I
everything.
get it all biblical
No,
on y'all.
it's so good. Everything happens for a reason. I understand that. It's just,
Mhm.
at one point, I would like to have some, like, I get it. Like, I want to beat this shit. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, yo, but
I agree. You wanna
it's
hold the
like,
title. You
yeah,
want to be the champion.
yeah, it's like, it's like, yeah, but she might not be good for you. It's like, yeah, but let me figure that out.
Let me win for one.
Let me get a little taste.
Let me win.
So
Let me win.
So what? She crazy? I'm crazy too. You know what I'm saying? But nah, but it's it's one of those things, man.
With that you said, I got a question for you. Do you want to win every fight till you get to the championship? Or do you want to win the championship? Do you want to have a good record and lose the title fight? Or do you want to have a bad record and once you do get the title, like the title fight, like Rocky Balboa, take over.
Bro,
Because I'm saying that because you
yo,
saying you want to win, but maybe he's saving the best
let
win
me
for live.
let me tell you let me tell you something, bro. My record is the shit. It's horrible. But
He said,
but those title fights that I did have because the other guy didn't make weight, I won. You feel me?
yeah.
So like I could say like I was ranked, I think 100 and something out of all the mechanics in Smith because of my attendance. I didn't go to school in high school, so I had a bad rank. From best to class, best to worst. I was down there in the worst, and number 1 and 2 couldn't find a job. But I spoke to the dude because they had me parking cars. I spoke to the dude that worked for Toyota, and next thing I know, he hired me. And it wasn't only me; it was because of my math teacher. Because my math teacher's like, "Yo, you the type of dude that if you say you're gonna do something, you do it." Because I told him, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be here every day. Don't fail me." He's like, "If you miss one more day of school, I'm failing you." And I didn't miss one more day of school after that, and he passed me. And I had one of the highest grades in the class because no one else knew math. You know what I'm saying? And he helped me get my job with that shit. So it's like I don't mind losing all that other shit. It's just at one point, my man, can't motherfucker get a rib. I don't want to make bad decisions, but let me, that best one, the one that's not that bad. Let me, give me like a month. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna cut this video out because one day I'm gonna come up to you and be like, "How that rib taste?"
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, it tastes immaculate.
Like, yo, you remember when we was losing? you looking pretty good to me. You getting your ribs. Would you have rather won all that shit you was trying to win before and not win this one?
Yeah.
Hell nah. But we won the championship, baby.
But you know what the crazy shit is, show, and for everybody watching, like I'm not too bent out of shape for it. I'm not too bent out of shape because of it. Like I would have been when I was younger. When I was younger, I was going crazy over shit like that. Like me and my boy had a running joke, and I'd be like, "Ding, that motherfucker did it again." You know what I'm saying? And now as I'm older, I realize that the only thing we have is time. Because the past is the past, and you can't change it. And me being broke, me living paycheck to paycheck a couple months ago, I went through that a couple months ago. I ain't going through that now. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So if we make it tomorrow, next week, next year, we gonna be making it. And how we feel now ain't gonna be how we feel then. So
correct.
So that's why I'm like, you know what? Whatever will be, will be. Et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? So if this is what it gotta do, then this is what I gotta do. I've been through the tough times and all that other shit too. I got the gloves in the back. I mean, let's go, let's do this.
I see you ready.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I got my family and the people that love me and the people I love and all that other stuff. That's what matters.
Everybody it ain't easy, or everybody would have been founded.
Word.
So
Sapphire goes, what are we
keep fighting?
Sapphire said, what are we talking about? As of right now, we was talking about everything, but as of right now, we talking about
deep.
Yeah, basically what we're talking about is, you may have tough breaks, but that might not be what God or whoever, whatever, or the universe, whatever you believe in.
Whatever you believe in.
Yeah, it might not want that for you.
Exactly.
So we're basically talking about dealing with that and and all that.
With life.
Yeah, because when my mom passed, for a while, I had that. Everything has two sides. You know what I'm saying? There's a good and a bad side for it. If you just choose to look at the good in it, then, you ain't got to worry about nothing. Because like I told you before, Joe, nothing's right or wrong, just the way you think about it.
I agree with you.
So if I don't get the MTA job, yeah, it sucks for the people who think that the MTA job is the end all be all. But it might be a blessing because now the NuKKle HeDD Podcast is now a household name. We the next Joe Rogan Experience. You know what I'm saying?
Now you understood what I was getting at.
Yeah, I hear you.
While we living in the moment, we might think this must be the most terrible shit that ever happened. I don't have no luck. And here we go again. You just turned me down. When in reality, he's like, bro, you underselling yourself. Well, you're going to go from one jail cell to another. And then you're going to be asking me to help you again. I'm tired of that. I'm going to give you what you need. Here's your podcast where you could be yourself. You could go from your day, have fun. You could go make your videos. You could look stress-free like you do right now. You could do your little punching shit. And you ain't got to deal with nobody over there.
Yeah, for real.
We see you so much fucking happier this week. I've never seen you this way. You haven't argued with Call of Duty.
Word.
What the fuck is going on?
Well, I haven't even played Call of Duty. We played Call of Duty that one time, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, yo, show we out, man. We gonna talk.
Hell yeah, that shit is gonna mess up my groove.
Cause 400 million people play Call of Duty. And if you want to watch somebody who's nice play Call of Duty, or someone who gets angry Call of Duty, there's other people that could do that. But how many other gamers do you know that have the life experience that me, Show, or Krills have, or Poochie, or Prince, or Stunning Diva, or Sapphire, or anybody else that's here that can give you advice on shit? Because we're not gamers. We didn't grow up gaming professionally and all that other shit, or want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's shit that we could tell you that nobody else could tell you. You know?
That.
Like
I agree with you 1,000%. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's more important to be sitting here.
People.
Yeah, I think it's more important to be sitting here vibing and talking about real shit, and then somebody come in stumbling on the podcast and they feel what we saying, and maybe we change their life.
Stumble into some information that they might have been looking for,
Yeah.
and they didn't know they was gonna find it here.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because we're like jokesters and stuff, so it's nice to actually be serious for a couple of seconds and be like, yo, make sure your credit is at 800, B.
Which that is even with that, the credit is even weird too. Your credit don't gotta be perfect all the time. It don't gotta be perfect all the time. My credit is fucked right now, but it can change. You know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm telling you. This is something one thing while I've been out, I've been trying to inform myself as much as possible. You know that if you got good credit, you really don't need money because they will lend you $45,000, $50,000. You could get about a couple of $50,000 loans. For a guy that got I'm gonna say $350 in loans.
350,000.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. I've never made that in a year. So he just off of good credit, no down payment, he could get whatever the fuck he want. He could get a car, no down payment. He get a house, good rate. And he could go to the bank and say, yo, I need a $40,000 credit card, which he could use. Or I need a loan.
Yeah.
I need a $50,000 loan.
But I mean, credit is a fucking pain, is a bitch, bro. I maxed out my credit cards in a blink of an eye. Oh, because I wanted to be able to survive.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's the different.
You
using it differently.
Yeah, you buy food for 1 week because you ain't got no money. Next thing you owe $5,000. It's like, where did this come from? Yeah.
Now let's say you fix your credit and you say, yo, I'm gonna take $40,000 out, but I'm not gonna use it to spend it. I'm gonna use it for my company. That down payment you need for that building that costs $300,000. Start building your company or building whatever the hell you want to do. Yo, I'm gonna take $40,000 to build my podcast empire. I build the building where me and Toe could show up and record from within, and then from there I try to recuperate my $40,000.
Yeah, let the money make your money.
In that life, I feel like that life is a little more satisfying than me going to work and dying and leaving an unpaid house that my wife is gonna sell. I at least tried to live my life. I took the $40,000. I'm gonna try to build the empire that I thought was gonna make me happy. And if it fails, it fails. Fuck it. It's life. I still could go back to work. Like, I'm still living. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Like, people used to live before with no job. They used to plant their carrots or whatever on the floor. There was no money. That's one thing I used to think about. There was no money back in the days. Was they? Like, was they dollars and stuff? No. I'm pretty sure they used to pay with other stuff. Actually, they used to trade when there was no money.
Yeah.
I trade you this for that.
Yeah,
So
the fishermen.
people used to survive with no.
Fishermen gave fish to the woodmen. The woodmen gave wood to the fishermen. Now you got fire and you can cook both. Both of them are eating and both of them got heat.
Nowadays, we give a lot of importance to it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And to
'cause
be
people
honest,
used to
yeah.
live without it.
Yeah.
It used to be such a simple world. If money is what you desire, I'm sorry I'm jumping all over the place.
No,
It's
no,
just
no.
my brain has a lot to spill. If money is what you desire, then what I suggest is figure out something that makes you happy, because the money will come. And I think that's what I'm trying to do with my boy Toe. This makes me happy. Sitting here, conversating with your people, come and ask me whatever you want. You could, you get a good answer from me, and I'm
Word.
happy. I'm comfortable with this. You could tell when I used to be streaming the games, I couldn't stay still. Like, I couldn't sit here for 5 hours. I used to
Yeah.
put my be right back screen, disappear. I'm like, my ass hurts. I don't even feel how long we've been here, and I know we've been here for a while. I don't know what time is it.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
See, this is more comfortable to me, and I might not be getting paid right now, but I'm gonna keep putting free
Yeah.
work out there till somebody notices, yo, these guys are funny, or you never know, somebody from a different podcast that's famous, yo, I've been looking to spruce around, just spruce things around here. I need 2 new voices.
Yeah.
These 2 guys are blowing up on the side by themselves. Bring them to the show, yo, or something. Put them there to be an accent piece to me. All right, come on. Oh, these 2 guys are funny. They could talk. Maybe we could have them doing a side show for us or something. You never know. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. And when it does,
What?
I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna tell y'all about it.
Psych.
Word. I ain't gonna tell you how much money it was for, but
Word.
I'm definitely gonna break down what happened. Listen, I got an email from such and such, and he said he would like to meet us. And that's it. That's where it started. Then Spotify came with the 50 million.
Word.
And me and Toe took it 25 and 25. And Krills, I'm sorry. We gave him a couple of healthy meals and called it a day. Ate some salmon.
You got mad potatoes.
Word. A lifetime of salmon for you, brother.
But I can't do that to Krills. He coming with us.
What you mean? A lifetime of Alaskan salmon? Shit is expensive. Hook them up. That shit is $10,000
Yeah,
a
but
month.
all that mercury, we gonna kill his ass. His life ain't gonna be that long. Is that what the plan is?
Giving his money slowly.
My man said,
the plan.
Psych.
Word.
Nah, but
You
yo,
died before I finish giving you your money, bro.
we got to talk off stream about the podcast, putting it on Spotify and all that other shit. But
I think, do
I what?
I want to look into what how Joe Rogan did it, because I want to know if he was putting it on Spotify and then Spotify was like, yo, we'll pay you to only put it here.
Yeah, I think
Or
Joe Rogan
he wasn't putting it there.
Joe Rogan, like other people, had their podcast on everything, and then I think Spotify was like, "Yo, you getting a bunch of numbers? We want to have you exclusively on us."
Okay, so let's do that then. That's how we run the game. We go everywhere.
Yeah,
That's why I ain't scared to be on Glimish. I know people don't see me on here. They don't really come in, but you never know, bro. This might be the new Yahoo, new Facebook. I was tight because when Facebook, I'm everywhere, bro. My wife told me that, yo, you talk about everything. Slow down.
yo, this is how men talk.
Word, this is how we do it.
This is how we talk. Yo, me and my boy, hold up, before you finish. Me and my boy would literally have 4 different conversations in the same conversation, and we will always go back to something. So talk, player.
See, now I thought I was weird, but that's how we talk. See, babe. But anyways, back in the days when Facebook started trading, the first day they turned into IPO. I was like, I'm gonna take out $10,000 from my savings and I'm gonna invest it in Facebook. That was my main. I always think like that. Like my brain is just not thinking like normal people.
Yeah.
And then I think somebody spoke to me. It was like, oh, I don't think it's gonna do good. Back then the price was $38 a share. So divide that by 10,000, you would know how many shares I bought. Fast forward to today, because I should have did it. I went to buy some. Well, I went to look at some because I've been looking, and as you can hear by the way I'm talking, I've been watching too many videos, credit and stocks and bitcoins, and I went to look at the Facebook thing because somebody told me buy stocks and stuff that you use.
I'm sorry, you would have had 263 shares.
So 263 shares.
Yeah.
I went to check the stocks and it's up to, I'm gonna say, $265, I believe. Hey Siri, how much is Facebook stocks? $290. So if you would have bought 333 shares at $38 and you would have sold them at $290,
you would have had $2.5 million off
of 10,000. So
yeah,
5 years. Damn, man.
That was in profit.
See,
that was in profit because that's in profit. That's the difference. So it's, you said it's 290.
Yeah.
$2.9 million. You would have had almost $3 million.
That's how you would have became rich in the stock market.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. And I totally lost my chance. Funny thing is, I have this little inner thing in me. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys have it. Some people don't use it or don't know it. But you have this little thing that tells you, well, I have this little thing that tells me when to do stuff. And this little thing was telling me, yo, take the $10,000 out your 401k, shut the fuck up and invest it. And one guy deterred me. He was like, don't do that, man. You don't know how good that's going to be. You might lose the 10,000. I was like, you're right. One guy. So that's another thing. Always follow your gut feeling, man. Because that might have been my chance right there. Right now, 2.9 million.
What?
Yo, you would have seen me chilling. I would have had my feet up. When y'all see me with my feet up, when I put my feet up on this box, bloop.
We could have made that money investing in fucking GameStop. I don't give a fuck what anybody would have said. I'd have sold.
Me too. I wouldn't have waited. That's the plans. Buy high, buy low, sell high.
Word.
People were thinking it was going to continue to get high. They kept waiting. Once I saw that it would have did like the roller coaster where it got to the top and it went like this, like, yo, it went down $2 today. Okay. And then I would have checked again the next day. It went down $3. Oh, no. I'm good. Give me my money back.
Word.
Take these stocks and give me my money back. It's time to dump. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. That's not good in the podcast.
I hear you. Well, we don't hear it. So that's what's up.
All right. Well, my gut instinct told me to do something again. I took a couple of dollars and I put them in Bitcoin. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Nah, it's so good.
Trying to get rid of it.
You hold your breath and
I'm trying. Okay. Like I was saying. So I follow my instincts again and I try to invest it in Bitcoins. I invested not as much, 10,000. It wasn't that much, but I invested a little bit. And in the last month, it's been doing great. So I want to see how it goes in a year, like it did with Facebook. If it gets up there, that would be amazing. That might be
Word.
my little break right there.
I wanted
I
to
invested in.
I wanted to do the acorn shit, but I
I
don't
want to
know.
try that too.
But I don't know. The part of me is on some. I don't know. There's always something in my head. Is like, when Gary Vee was like, TikTok's gonna be big. TikTok's gonna be big. Get on it. When I hear shit like that, it's like, yo, it's already too late now. Then I get on TikTok and there's people with already millions of followers, and it's like, yep, it's already too late. Like, I don't know enough about the stock market. I just know that if you put money in, you got to be willing to lose it.
I agree with you, but I'll tell you this much: I don't know a lot about the stock market, but I'm smart enough to know that not a lot of coronavirus happened. So that's why I'm looking right now. I want to see everything that's low now that the coronavirus is getting healed and everybody's finally taking their shots and everything's about to become normal and they starting to open shit up and they starting to say, oh, you can wear your mask. Everything's going to go back to normal. So everything that went, I'm looking at it now because what other opportunities are you going to get to buy these big stocks at a cheap price?
Yeah.
Like, let's say it was at $300, right? And they dropped down to 50 because of the coronavirus. Like the airplanes. I'm pretty sure airplanes stocks lost money. You think it's going to stay like that forever? People not going to travel? Like, now that coronavirus is leaving, that joint is going to right back to where it used to be. So that's what
JetBlue
I was thinking.
right now is at $21 a share. They went up 30 cents.
Look at that.
But
I'm glad you told me. I'm gonna buy some shares.
Yo,
I'm
they
buy
were
like $1,000 worth.
yeah, they were like $20 a couple of days ago.
How much were they before the corona? That's what I look at. I'm pretty sure they were a lot more than $20, bro. $20 is cheap. That's a lot cheap. You telling me Bitcoins is worth one Bitcoin is worth $55,000.
Jesus.
And they started off at $1. Matter of fact, there was a guy that bought 10,000 Bitcoins when it first started. It was worth $1. So times 10,000 times 55. If he sells it now, he's rich. I think there's other things out there that tried the same shit and they're not worth anything now. Something called Bill something. It used to be like the Bitcoin before the Bitcoin. They're not worth anything now. So
Yeah.
that's the scary thing. You gotta know where to invest or not to.
Where Southwest Airlines is $61 and American Airlines is $24.
I saw that. I was very baffled by that. Because I was gonna invest in United Airlines. And they was like 25. And then I looked at Southwest and Spirit too. They was high. I was like, how these cheap?
Because
They slick. They been flying.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Spirit Airlines has cheap tickets to begin with. You drop the prices for that shit even further, bro. Let me see something right now. Because I know they used to have a thing where you would go to Florida for like $20. Look, Detroit to Las Vegas, $40 one way.
Yikes.
Detroit to Orlando. Let
What
me
are
see.
they using as gas? Water?
Yo, dude, it's not. A lot of people like this. Like the thing is expensive. It's not that expensive. If you can drop the price that fucking far, choose your budget. Let me see. From New York to Orlando, $30 one way.
Look at
Myrtle
that.
Beach, $50, and this is from LaGuardia. Fort Lauderdale, $31. The Spirit Airlines. Like, come on, man.
They putting urine in the tank.
Word.
They putting urine in the gas tank. They have to.
Look, here you go. Look, one room. Let's do the whole vacation, right? Because this is weird. Driver's age 25 plus. Let's go. Where you want to go to Florida?
Let's go to Florida. That's where I'm gonna end up.
Let's go to Florida. Where's Florida? Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay. How you knew? Look at that.
Search vacations. Let's see how much it should cost.
Ain't even gotta tell you. You see where I'm running away to.
is 100 was you get one for $114 one stop.
And for that's how much I paid
193
for the first toll.
193 for one stop. But this doesn't have a car or
I don't need a car. Drop me off on the beach. I'll sleep right by the beach,
right
man.
by the beach, man. All right,
I'll
let's
sleep
see.
right here.
Let's say what other part of Florida?
Or St. Lucie.
St. Lucie.
Port St. Lucie.
Oh, Fort St. Lucie. Okay.
Port. PT.
Oh, Port. Nah, there's no port in St. Lucie here.
Oh, we'll probably be flying into Tampa. We'll drive from
Orlando, Florida. Let's say Orlando.
Orlando. There you go. Orlando.
Orlando's where everybody's at. No hotels or cars are available for your package. Please view whatever the fuck, whatever.
What?
Oh, now this shit's $275.
What?
Book now with confidence. Eat my dick.
Why are you gay?
All right, but that's Spirit, right? That's a whole vacation shit. Let's see
The thing
JetBlue.
about Spirit is you gotta pay to breathe. Every inhale is $5. They charge you for every luggage, even the carry on. If you need to use the bathroom, it's $20 a shit. It's either you shit on yourself or you pay the $20. You better hope you ain't forget your wallet, homie.
Look, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Let's say April 1st to the 10th. Let's just fucking do that. Flight, hotels, and cars. All right, let's do the flights.
$1 million.
What up, Poochie?
Gucci in the building.
Why are you gay?
$208. Damn. There's one that's $500, but I don't know what the fuck that is.
I told her, I'll give you an
This is
example. The
Newark.
car rental cost me about $500 just for the week. So you good money. That's just the rental. I think I paid $1,000 in tolls.
Tiger uppercut.
Plus the life that you gave up driving. I would never do it again. I got over there driving. They looked at me like, fool, why you ain't take the plane? It was $70.
Tiger uppercut.
And then you could have rented
That
the.
was cool.
Then you could have rented the car for a couple less days and shit.
Bro. Looking at me like you a fool. That's sweet of you, but you a fool. I wouldn't do it. Damn, life is crazy, bro. It all depends on what you're thinking, how you think, how you
Right.
perceive stuff. I'm just thinking about it because a lot of people are really in my shoes and they have reached a pinnacle of thought. Like, I am good. I reached highest of the high, and I'm like, oh, I'm still in the basement. What's up there in the attic? Like, what you think is a mansion to me is a fucking trailer park. Like, I can't believe that I was, how do I put, I can't believe that my mother looked at me and said I was special. And I grew up to be, yes, guy. Oh man, I'm gonna get fired.
Tiger uppercut.
Hey, man.
The greatest podcaster, comedian, streamer, etc. Why not? Joe Rogan got to it. Joe Rogan got the same 24 hours I
Yeah,
got.
you said it cost you $500 to rent the car.
Just in rental.
So from what I'm seeing, for the
I gassed up about 4 times.
I don't even know if this shit is. Let's see. Room 1 King. All right. There you go. Damn. $1,200 for a hotel, 2 round tickets. Round trip tickets. Hold on. Why is there 2 people?
It's they usually put 2.
All right.
That's still cheaper than what I spent, and that's not even the 17 hours that I had to spend driving with my ass.
17 hours is good. We was in the beginning of Florida, huh?
Yeah.
Because I remember, we used to drive down to my uncle's condo, and it was like, welcome to Florida. All right, GPS it. You got 3 hours to go. Like, god damn.
Jacksonville is long. You gotta
Look,
cut through Jacksonville.
Here you go. 1 night in the hotel and 1 round trip ticket, $509.
Tiger uppercut.
It was something I got. It was worth experiencing, I guess. Gotta sometimes do it to figure out that you did it. But like, I did it.
Yo, but I bet you that drive was fucking priceless.
It's not the best one I've done. It's boring.
No, I hear you, but to have that peace.
The piece was there, but the drive was. It's one of those drives where it's crazy. From New York to Florida, it's pretty straight. Like, there's no turns, there's no loops, there's no nut. It's like a straightaway, dog. And you're driving and looking into infinity of road. So it's like a clock that never stops. You look down, 15 minutes, 1,000 miles left. Damn. There's nothing to look out. No mountains, no birds, no deers. Just road and straightaways.
Road and trees.
And trees, bro. Imagine the I-80 just for 1,000 miles. That's basically what it is. Trees after trees.
I always wanted to do that, man. I always wanted to take a road trip to like down south, or go down south, get some barbecue, some real barbecue and shit.
Ooh.
Go to Texas and get like a 52-ounce T-bone steak or porterhouse steak, something. You know what I'm saying? Clog the arteries a little bit. Yeah, you play your whole song collections twice. Word.
Whole cow.
Word. That's it.
That shit is still alive. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Get the grill marks in there. We good.
Word.
We Gucci.
That shit is delicious. I want to do it, but I want to do it in is it a trailer park? Or one of those big buses?
I know what you're talking about.
RVs.
We had plans to do that before my uncle passed, and then he passed, and we couldn't do it.
Nah, bro. You shouldn't look at it that way. You should still do it for him.
Nah, yeah. I mean, we was gonna do it for his. I think it was his birthday or around his birthday or something like that. But it was a whole thing, and then it just never happened.
Start planning it for Uncle. Uncle, we out. It's me and you, even if it's just me and you, spirit.
Well, nah,
nobody else made it.
Because my cousins wanted to do that shit, but that was the plan. That I always want to do like a road trip or something. You know, go to NuKKle, whatever. But there's always time.
You gonna don't wait too long. Go for it, bro. Like, make sure you go for it. Like,
the way I see it is this: my future ex baby mama is gonna be there, and once she gets everything settled, then I'm gonna pop up in the motherfucker, the upper room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, boom, boom, pow, come back to New York, and then everything be all right. And then you just hear
everything's copacetic.
Word.
Yep, that's all you're gonna hear. 5 years later, FBI, we brought a baby that looks just like voila.
Word.
Yo,
you got your hat.
I saw when you went camping with your family. Y'all should do something like that. But go on.
That was dope. We there was a camping site, white water rafting. There's a camping site there, and I think it's Whitewater Challenging or some shit like that. Whitewater challenges.
That's where you went. Where you went?
Yeah, it's a site. You know, they give you a little spot that you set up your tent and you go camping, and there's like you could set up a fire and all that other shit, and then that same
Very
area
nice.
you go rafting. So we used to do that for my uncle's birthday every year, and that shit was dope. One time we went there, it was a class 3 rapids, so the shit was rough. That was that shit was dope. That shit was dope, son. Shit was dope.
You can swim.
That shit was dope, son.
I would have been looking at you from the sideline. Go ahead, Toe. Wee.
Yeah, yo, 10 miles, bro. That's how long we paddled. And they give you a bucket, and you're in a whole group of people. And yo, my cousin, yo, she'll pick up the water with the bucket. Yo, super soaker, bro. Super
They gave
soaker.
you that bucket in case you wanted to throw up. Y'all was using it to splash each other and shit.
Word.
Fuck that. Y'all must have been
Fuck
experts,
that,
though,
don't
'cause
do
I would
that
have been
shit.
exactly.
that was
I would have been shook.
That was the first time we went rafting.
Oh, y'all gangsters.
Yeah.
In the
Yo, we're
hurricane.
natural. Yeah, we're natural water people. We love swimming,
Natural
bro. Yeah,
Dale
put me in the
Devils.
fuck. Yeah, I'll fight a fucking alligator. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I ain't say I was gonna win. I'm missing both my arms, but fuck it.
I'll
I fought
headbutt
him.
the shit out that alligator. Huacata.
Word. I gave him both of my
Word.
best arms.
Word.
He took them
My
from me.
favorite arms.
Grow some other ones. Fuck that.
Word. Shit.
Educational podcast, man. Y'all
Yeah.
never knew y'all was gonna walk into this shit.
This one right here, we're gonna talk. This. The name of this one's gonna be. We talking about life. That might be the next one I put up. I don't know.
Life.
Yeah.
Life. Don't give up on your dreams.
Word.
It's the only thing you got. The only thing you born with, your dreams. Go out there and
Don't
succeed, man.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to change your dreams.
Hell nah. Don't be afraid of change. You might be stuck somewhere where you don't know how to change the situation, but you know you just need it. But you scared to change it because this situation is keeping you alive. Like, yo, I'm at this job and it feeds me. Sometimes this is the one thing I heard from a lot of motivational speakers. And it varies from different. It could be Steve Harvey, it could be Les Brown, it could be E.T., T.D. Jakes. The one thing they all say is eventually you got to take a step. Eventually you got to jump. I know you're scared of heights, but eventually you got to jump.
Don't be
And
afraid to
usually
leap
the people that jump
till they can fly.
gotta have a little blanket under them to catch them. Like, yo, thank you for trusting in me. Now let me show you the way.
Word. And you know what the
Question
crazy
is,
shit is? Like, yo, it might not happen. It might not happen right then and there when you jump, but it'll happen. Like Sapphire earlier, I saw that she put a comment saying that she started up a business, and right when she was about to quit, it caught wind. I saw that. I saw that Sapphire. Act like we don't see that. I see everything in the chat.
That's the thing. And the funny thing is your brain is gonna tell you to quit. Like, yo,
Yeah.
especially when you're on the downhill, like, yo, your business is going down. You need to quit and go back to your job. And your spirit is gonna tell you, keep working at it. Keep stepping in faith.
Yeah.
Like, God's gonna tell you, I want you to step in front of this imaginary thing, and I want you to think there's a bridge. And trust me, by the time your foot lands, there's gonna be a bridge.
Yo, would you rather be broke or old and rich?
Tiger uppercut.
Cause yo, imagine in like late 30s we make it. My man, we made it. It don't matter when we made it, we made it. You cross that finish line when we cross it.
You know, it's crazy. Yo, you just said that and you just hit something. My wife sent me a text, and it was I'm actually looking for it right now as we speak.
Uh-oh.
It was somebody old that made it. It was an old comedian. It was an old female comedian. And she said she's been praying to God because she actually used to make a lot of money. She was a real estate agent and all that. And she was still praying to God to send her something that's gonna fulfill her. You know, send her something that'll make her happy because whatever she was doing to make her money wasn't making her happy. And she ended up, long story short, she ended up being a comedian and she ended up on TV and stuff. And she said, all of this happened at 48. I've been trying to figure this out for 48 years. Like, it may take you 48 years. And she was on the Dr. Oz show. She's like, Dr. Oz, you've been a doctor all these years. You just became famous at 59. Nobody know you before this. He's like, yeah, it took me 59 years to actually one right. And sometimes you got to keep stepping. It might take you 58 years. Once you do get it, though, you're going to feel the joyness and I succeeded and I'm happy. Like, I could wake up every day and go to work. Matter of fact, that's my mission right there. When I could wake up every day and feel like I'm on vacation, that's the job I want. Like, yo, I woke up today and I'm doing this podcast, but it doesn't feel like a job, but I'm getting paid and I'm happy. And I think that's the job I'm eventually going to settle for. The one that I could wake up every day and not feel like I'm going to work. I'm not going to work. This is a vacation. When I feel like I feel on vacation, that's the job for me. Now, I don't know what God has entailed for me. And I do believe in God. I'm a God-fearing person. I don't know what he has entailed for me, but I know it's going to be beautiful when he does. I'm going to have tear joys.
I hear you, bro.
Cry like a baby. I told you. I'm going to tell a lot of people I told you. Y'all should have jumped on the plane.
Shit, then I'm gonna buy the house right next to your ass, leave that shit empty, and be like, see, you should have came and lived me in my fucking lot of houses and shit. Big ass 100-foot barbecue and shit. Be like, yo, you missing out, motherfucker. I got a cow on this motherfucker.
Right in your front yard with my Go XLR.
What?
And I'll be like,
on the loudspeakers.
Who?
On the loudspeakers, B.
What?
He put a big ass speaker outside.
Psych.
What? Psych.
just oh, you gonna hear?
Yo, what y'all cooking over there? Cause we cooking over here too.
Oh,
Oh man, it's gonna be a beautiful life, man. Y'all continue to live. That's the most important part. Don't give up on life.
word.
Life is a beautiful thing. I know it's tough, but if it was easy, everybody would get it. That's how I look at it. Only the strong will survive, man. Make sure you're one of the strong ones. I gotta stop procrastinating, man. God has a lot of stuff in store for me, and I'm just laying around sleeping and shit. I need to wake up.
Yo, but is it procrastination or is it you just haven't got hit with the bug yet?
I feel that. That's true.
Because you know this.
When I get hit, it's not gonna be as hard as it's been for me. I understand what you're saying. Go ahead.
There's a lot of times where I'll be sitting down not doing shit, and I'll be like, damn, son, I feel like I need to do something. But then I'm like, what am I gonna do? 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 And then it's like, I don't want to do nothing.
Where do I start?
Yeah, not even where I start. It's like I don't want to do nothing, and it's alright to sit down and do nothing. And then like in the beginning of my vacation, bro, I fucking spent the 5-6 hours cleaning my kitchen out because we had all those boxes and shit. I was setting everything up, and I did that. And it was like, ain't nobody gonna stop me from doing it. You know, once you get that bug of doing something, then you could do it. But sometimes it don't feel right, or sometimes you just feel like you need to just chill. You've been working for how long? How hard? You on some, yo, I want to just fucking sleep.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I've been sleeping for 4 months.
Yo, dude, you like Superman went in the comics
bro,
go ahead.
I don't know how, bro. It's like I wake up to sleep. I'm like, why am I tired? I've been sleeping for years. I should be 1,000%. I'm even looking fresher, yo. I'm looking younger.
Word.
I'm well rested. And then it's like, I don't know. I guess it's age. I'm getting older.
No stress, bro. It's less stress.
I'm like sleeping like a baby. I'm like, all I do is sleep. Like, I'm embarrassed for myself. I should be building an empire right now. Like, I should be like I've been asking for this for so many years. Like, yo, just give me the opportunity to shine. He gives me the opportunity, and I go to sleep.
Perfect.
He's
Oh
giving you the opportunity to rest, bro.
Yeah, that is true. I'm a hold on, brother. Don't.
Because how
Even
many,
if you sleeping, when I want you to blow up, you gonna blow up. You
Yo.
gonna blow up from your sleep.
bro? We've been on for more than 3 hours, and not once has your face did this.
Oh no, I'm not tired today. I'm well rested. I came ready.
You see my face?
There was a couple.
You see my
there was
face?
a couple of podcasts.
You see
where I
my
was
face?
like
This
that.
is I dead ass in the beginning. Show used to stream the first 20 minutes. Ooh ah, ah, and then after the 20 minutes,
Yup.
yo, how's your day,
Yep.
sir? How's your day, sir?
And
How's your day, sir? Yo, To, you gonna be on later?
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on later. All right, cool.
What?
So what time? So I know. All right, you gonna be on at 6. All right, cool. So I'm gonna get over now, and 2 weeks later, yo, To, when you gonna get on? Man, don't ask me that shit. You ain't had no
Word, fuck
energy
outta
to
here.
stream.
where the hell are you?
You
Are
ain't
you
had no
alive?
energy to stream. Now you streaming every day, every other day, for 4 or 5 hours. You ain't even sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. He's giving you the
ain't even-
opportunity. He's giving you the opportunity to rest so you could do this shit at full capacity.
I agree with that. No, I agree. As you can see today, I've been on point. Well, not on point. I've been awake. I feel engaged. Sometimes I'm like,
Psych.
and psych. That's exactly what it is. Like, I'll be hyping myself up. I got it. As soon as I sit down, psych. The other day, yesterday, I think it was. I got up immediately. I'm like, no. To, I gotta go get some coffee.
Yeah.
As soon as I sat down, I was like, hey, no.
It's a good thing
No.
good thing we had Poochie on too, because he had that
Poochie saved
energy
me.
also. Yeah, he had that energy also.
He saved me. He saved me because yesterday, if it was just me and you, psych.
Word.
This might have been the episode today because we would have made it yesterday. Gucci saved me. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we need that third person that'll take over. Like, yo, me and To, when we do the podcast, all we do is talk because we got to keep everybody engaged and entertained. So it's nice to be sometimes sit back and just let somebody else shine. Go ahead, Krills. You can have the floor, cook, finish your little salmon.
Yeah.
And I can actually rest my brain. Exactly. Or think about something to talk about later. Look, everything went so much smoother. As soon as we started the podcast, I was ready to talk. Like, yo, I've been thinking about marinating everything we need to talk. Let's do it.
Word.
We're going to talk about God. We're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about life.
UFC.
We talk about everything.
Word. And hopefully these kids see this shit and Big Food ain't bullshitting with Krills on the chat. He's actually listening.
That was Bigfoot. This whole conversation was mainly for you. I just didn't
young
call you
people
out.
like you.
You always ask those questions, yo, who and what should I study and this and that. And I think today I try to hit all of them.
Yeah. And tomorrow, and watch tomorrow, he gonna be asking those same questions.
Same question. So I'm gonna answer it again. Make sure you go to school for something that makes you happy. You're gonna be stuck doing it for 30 years. Rule number 1. Keep that in mind. So you don't even think about the money. If selling bottle caps makes you happy and you gonna make $500 a week and it's not gonna be enough, you do it anyways because God will figure out how to get you paid for that. Maybe you're the only one that collects taps.
Yeah.
Now they paying you mad money because you're the only one. You never know. So
Yeah, people make mad money getting cans off the street,
and dude, this guy put a rock in a box, called it a pet rock, and his company's worth $7 million. For selling pet rocks. You never know, bro. That's crazy. Pet rocks, bro. The guy with the slinky.
Yo, the guy who used to do the fake mustaches is a millionaire.
Look at that. One idea. That's all you need. Big Food, look at me. One idea. Fuck everything else. You could have did 30 years of slavery. One idea. One idea. One Facebook. One Slinky. One fucking pet rock. That's all you need. In 50 years that you lived, 50 years down the line, you thought, damn, I should put a pet rock in a box and sell it. That's your one idea you needed.
Word.
Your whole life.
Yo, remember when they invented the light bulb? It was like, yo, you got this shit wrong 1,000 times. Like, nah, I learned 1,000 different ways on how not to make a light bulb. I only needed the one time on how to make it.
Amen to that. I would have gave up the 1,000 times. It would have been over, brother.
Word. And look, how many?
There would have been no light.
Word. How many podcasts have we had? And we always boil down to talking about life and talking about serious shit and all that. And everybody was like, yo, you would think that we be having a fun podcast and we be making fun of shit and cracking jokes all day, but we the most insightful motherfuckers you can see.
We do both.
Yeah.
We do comedy, informational.
Word. And once the OnlyFans goes live, $10.99, $15.99 for the
$10.99.
jiggles.
We'll give you information butt naked.
Word.
Psych. Listen, for $10.99 a second, listen, I'll show you whatever. Don't tell nobody though. Big Food, cover your eyes.
What?
But
Big
shit,
Food, I
man.
said cover your eyes, bro.
Why are you gay?
Oh, hell no, that's the sound you made? Damn, Big Food. Big Food, you saw me shaking and your thing said, boy. Oh,
Damn, son.
Oh, no. Damn, Big Food. Turn away from the camera, Big Food. Stop looking at me in my eyes. Oh, shit. So, yeah, that's crazy, man. Y'all could get it. This is dope. Y'all could get anything from USC information to shit about the stock market. I think that's awesome.
Word.
And then we're not so close-minded that we don't believe in stuff. Like, we're very open-minded. Well,
all right, Krills, have a good one.
yeah, we're very open-minded. Like, we think about stuff that other people might not think about, or we talk about stuff that other people might not want to talk about or be shy about. A lot of people don't like talking about God or manifesting or meditating. That's another thing, man. Meditation is so good for your body. Shut down your brain for a couple of seconds. And funny thing is, that's another thing. I try to look at stuff that a lot of people have in common that are succeeding. It's another thing that Russell Simmons, Will Smith, Oprah, everybody mentions the same thing: meditation, power manifesting, all that. And it's like, if they rich, they powerful, so why not follow their steps?
Word.
What's the worst in believing, basically? I mean, maybe someday we'll find out all this was fake, but what's the worst that could happen? Okay, I lived my life to the best of my ability, thinking something was.
There's no right or wrong
correct,
answer.
then it wasn't.
No right or wrong answer.
I still died like everybody else who went to work. We both ended up in the same spot.
Word. And my legs is broke.
He just was miserable for 30 years, and I was nothing but happy.
Word.
A little coronita, coronavirus.
Little taste. Little taste. Shit, man. Yeah.
Maybe. Who's out there still, man?
We got a bunch of people out here. Sapphire
You
Krills
believe in
just
God,
boogie.
Big Food? That's a beautiful thing.
Word.
I'm not saying one thing. I don't try to impose on you on which type of God or whatever. But whatever you believe in, at least you believe inside. A lot of people that don't believe in anything, bro. I don't know how you live life like that. You just ready to you just gonna die and disintegrate? Nah, bro. At least I believe we gonna meet up someday. Me and Toe gonna be the toe in the show everywhere.
Word.
Jesus Christ is gonna be tight. Here comes these two fools.
Word.
Jesus!
Tiger, uppercut.
You should have never let me bring my Go XLR with me.
Perfect.
I'm walking around heaven with a Go XLR, no energy. Yeah.
Tiger, uppercut.
Oh shit! Here comes these two fools with their Go XLR. He gonna snap his finger and make your shit disappear.
Who?
I'm tired of y'all shit. Y'all get your shit back in a month. Who allowed them through the pearly gates with that machine?
Word. Get him the fuck out of here.
Tiger, uppercut.
my man's gonna be like,
Go fuck yourself.
hey, you just
hit it in my pants. Hit that shit behind my wing.
word. I've took that shit to my. I got buried with this shit.
I snuck in a bag of potato chips like this shit is the movies.
Word. We gonna be like, yo, Poochie, you was right. You was right, Poochie.
My man's trapping.
You was right.
He in a bag with the fucking turntable.
All you gonna hear is
Nope.
Nope. Yo, Bougie, can I request a song? Nope. I told you to bring your old shit. You ain't believe me. Told you to put it in the box, you idiot. Hey, man. For starting off late, this turned out to be a good one. I like it. I like it. Formative, entertaining.
yeah, for real. And we got about an hour and 45 minutes.
That's perfect. That's what I was trying to reach. That's why I said hit record to at least get 2 hours. And that's all you need. That's another podcast right there.
There you go. It's your boys, the Knuckleheads, the friendly neighborhood Knuckleheads, the toe in the show. Appreciate y'all stopping by. You know how it is already. And that's it. Peace.
That's it. Like he said, it's been real.
I don't know why this shit still does that.
Us. It's crazy. I can see myself doing this every day. It doesn't bother me. Like I told my wife, I just want to